Oh, Lord.
Negative 72 Fahrenheit.
Oh, did we find the...
Yeah, and I'm fine.
Yeah, this region is called Murder Snow. What is going on, Geeks? Unite the Clans here, back in your life with a brand new episode from the IronMine Ragnarok server, and I gotta say, life is good. Today, I'm coming at you guys with a building episode from this server, and it's still exploration-based, which I'm excited about. We're going to be building on the back of a Paracer, and we're ideally building a mobile base that can survive this winter biome. And I'm on my way up to show you just how terrifying that winter biome is. We're kicking this one off, guys, here on the edge of the Redwoods. And if you missed it, I did a live stream the other night where we went from the spot we were at the end of episode 5 out at the very back edge of the Redwoods, and we came back here to Scotland with the Paracer we tamed on stream. If you guys missed it and you want to make sure you catch them, I stream on YouTube. The best ways to keep up are to either follow me on Twitter or to join the Geeks Discord. There are links for both those things in the description, and if you do those, you will not miss out on streams. Those are the spots where I definitely will notify people when I go live, but it was a fun one. We had a giant crowd. Arahli was out, and a bunch of the other people from this server. Links for them are in the description. Fox, MonkeyMan, Witman, who you guys met in episode 3, and Jules, who you may meet in a future episode if you missed the live stream. And I just want to take a second and thank you guys. I know most of you came to this channel for the building, but a lot of people are digging this series. They're just saying it's so much fun, and I'm enjoying it, to be honest. If it's fun for you guys to watch, you have no idea how fun it is for me to do. The building stuff is something I love and adore, and god dang, look at that map. But every once in a while, it's nice to just be able to play with friends, and this is nice and easy to record, and I'm loving it. And I've gotten a ton of support. I think it's like 100 comments and over 100 likes on just about every episode in the series so far, so thank you guys. So let's turn the HUD back on, and we will see. Let's take a look. Ambient temperature right now, about 8 degrees Celsius. Which is like a cool spring day. And we're going to go ahead and put on our fur armor. And I'm going to show you just how cold it gets over here. So the fur armor, I have these nerdery glasses on. It's a ridiculous look. So I have this, here, let's get in the sunlight. I have this curly mustache. It's an awesome look with the cowboy hat. Very explorer-ish. I like it. But when you don't have the cowboy hat on, I gotta tell you, it's ridiculous. Yeah, here we go. Take a look at that. I look like Gene Shalit. Google Gene Shalit if you don't know who that is. Okay, so we're now bundled up. We should be able to survive cold weather, but you have no idea how cold it gets. It's gonna drop like 40. There we go. So full fur armor and freezing. And let's see how fast health is dropping. Yeah, 241, 240. So, I mean, you're dying fast out here. It's minus 31. So what we need is something that is going to survive these insanely cold, frigid temperatures. And so, with that in mind, I'm going to head back to Scotland, back to the cave base, and we're going to get to work on building on our Paracer, who ended up being named Kevin. He may need a better name. That we let the people on the stream decide what to name him, and it was split. Half the people wanted to name him Kevin, half the people wanted to name him AT-AT after the walkers on Hoth from Star Wars. Oh, Lord. And so I think he's called Kevin the AT-AT, but I kind of want to call him something from Game of Thrones. I mean, we're going basically north of the wall. We're going into the Badlands. We're going into a place that is so inhospitable, so unpleasant, that no one in their right mind would go there, and that is where we're going to go. So maybe we'll name him Mance Raider or something like that. We'll have to figure White Walker. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to head back there, guys. I will introduce you to our Paracer, and we'll get started on the building project. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for the love and support on this Ragnarok Exploration series. And welcome back, guys. Check it out. So, this is the Paracer. We tamed him up on the stream last night. He's been living in that cave for the last little while, and we got a platform saddle on him. And just a FYI, if you're ever building on a platform saddle and you want to dye it, you got to dye it before you do the building. So I did that up today for him. He's got shades of white because he's going to be headed to the winter biome. All right. And this is going to be a fairly quick and easy build, and I'm going to have you guys hang out with me for all of it. Sorry. distracted by the people in chat. The server is active today. So one of the tricky things building on a Paracer is that it's constantly moving. So what we're going to do is try our best to get our first foundation straight. And positioning wise, now does that seem straight? It seems fairly straight. Okay. Maybe a little bit to the side, and we'll try that. Nope. A little bit back. Okay. So the placement of the first one is kind of tricky, and I need to get it right, guys. So positioning wise, I want it to be just past the edge of the platform saddle, but not as far as those poles that the saddle harness is attached to. So I think somewhere right around there. I think that is what we are looking for. Okay, and so that seems about right. Okay, so I am going to back us up. I'm going to get out of the K camera, and from here, we are going to do all of our building. We're going to have a little bit of platform sticking out the side, and we are going to need... God, what did I do with them? We are going to need a couple of thatch roofs. Seriously, I had 4. Give me a sec. Okay, I found them. We're back, guys. So, we're going to do this trick that we do to expand out. Same thing you do on a raft. You got to put these thatch roofs down. Like, basically, I can't build off with foundations, but if I place a thatch roof first, then I can. So, we're going to do that trick, and this is going to be a small build because the Paracer has a build limit of 32 structures. And I think the house itself comes in at like 28, and it's a very small little house that we're building on the back of this. So for those that are curious about the gun and the materials I'm using, this is Structures Plus. So it is a mod. If you play in survival, this makes your life so much easier. You can pick up and put back down these pieces, so it doesn't ruin your day when you make a mistake. And Ark is not a perfect building system, so you are going to make mistakes. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue this. So what I'm using for the majority of this build is this. The Structures Plus glass. Looks very different than the greenhouse glass walls, as you can tell, and it's got a couple unique capabilities. You can change the tint of the glass, so you can make it darker, like, tinted windows, or you can use the model selector to remove some of these metal pieces around the outside. You can actually remove all of them and have a completely invisible wall piece, but we are going to leave it as clear, the glass as clear as possible, and we're going to leave all the metal pieces around the outside. And we're going to do this, we're going to basically make a little C or U shape on each end of the, on the build. See, there you go, that's a mistake right there. So see, I can cycle the model. See, now the top and the bottom are missing. I guess I could have showed this to you. Change transparency. See? Pretty cool, right? So, and the other thing is we can just pick it up. So booyah, it goes straight back in our inventory, and then when we place it back, it's a regular wall. So let's go ahead and do this. So that is the shape we're going to need, and from here, door frames. And we're going to put one in the middle, on the front, and on the back. So this is how you're going to get out to pilot the vehicle, I'm thinking. We'll figure it out. And then this is how you're going to get out, in and out, if you're one of the passengers. So from here, let's go ahead and use the S Plus glass doors, and they are pretty great. I have to admit, I'm a fan. And we could do a paint job on this when we're done. We'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and put this guy here, this guy here, and we're going to make like a mini arched roof. This is kind of unnecessary, but you guys know I like building pretty things, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to put, I think, both these doors on auto close only, because that way they're not popping open every time I walk by. Okay, so now it's time for some sloped stone roofs. So we're going to have chimneys coming in and out of the build here. So because of that, I want it to actually have a cabiny looking roof. So there you go. Let's pick this up. And we're especially having trouble because this Paracer will not sit still. He's just kind of rocking back and forth. And we'll put one there and one there. And that's it. That's kind of our finished cabin. Can I zoom out? No. Let's go outside. There you go. So that's the finished little cabin. Kind of, I don't know, greenhouse looking but it's going to work for us. I wanted it to be, I wanted for the passengers that are going to be riding back here, staying warm by the light of the fire, I wanted them to be able to see the amazing winter biome. What's up, my man Fox? Out doing gathering. And speaking of, the thing that is going to make this actually habitable is these fireplaces. So these are one of the structures that are going to place funny. So everything else snaps to what we've placed here. But these, you see how the Paracer's rocking back and forth? It looks like it's just going to snap level to the stone foundation, but it is almost definitely not. So we want to get back here and in a position where we are inside the door a little bit, and like that, I think. So see that? That is not level and is probably tilted forward this way. So that's because the Paracer is constantly moving. I haven't figured out exactly how to take advantage of this and to go back to getting it perfectly level. So we are going to live with it. It's going to look a little bit strange. Okay, and we'll try this, and let's make sure we can get in and out of this door. It seems like it. Yep, okay, so those two work. Now, when I went to the winter biome, I had regular fur armor, and I had 0 fortitude in my single player world when I was testing out this build, and 4 fireplaces seemed to be pretty foolproof. It seemed like it could handle even the insane cold of Ragnarok here. Now, when we were just up there, guys, and you saw my fur armor not keeping me warm, I was in full fur armor and I still got hypothermia, that was like minus 30 Celsius. I found spots out there that are minus 80 Celsius. It's insane, the winter biome here. It's game breaking. It's insane. And so I need to know if we're going to be able to survive in this, because we are explorers. That is the whole point of this series, and you guys seem to be digging it so far. Let's make sure we can get in and out of this door. I'm surprised we can, but we can. Okay, so 32 structures. The fascinating thing is the fireplaces don't count. So I've got 6 foundations, and then 4 structures on each side. So obviously 4 here, 4 including the door here. So what does that make? 6, that's 22, and then 6 roof pieces. So that's 28. So if these foundations, if these guys, whatever they're called, fireplaces counted, we would be done, and we would not be able to place anything else. But if you pop your head out here, at least in my single player world, oh, they didn't count on my single player world. Are these, did I do structures plus? I did. Interesting. Okay. So we are done. Oh, fascinating. Guys, when I did this in my single player world, I had this exact build, and I could do 4 extra building pieces. So my only theory is the fireplaces didn't count. That is weird. That is super weird. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that they count. So that means we're done. We can't build anything else on here. So, yeah. That means it's time to test. So I'm going to fill these up with spark powder. Or wood. I guess wood might be the easy thing to do. I tamed up a beaver today, and I see that Fox has a thorny dragon with Arahli's tag on it out there. So we could go do that. We'll gather up some supplies, and then what I'm going to do is take you guys back to where we started this video and today's adventure, out to the edge of the redwoods where the world starts getting cold for the very first time. And it starts getting super cold. And it will only get colder from there, but I want to see how we do. Full fur armor inside here with fireplaces. Now, one thing I didn't show you guys is the piloting of this. I meant to show you this. So if you hop down here and you get in, boom, you get auto close only door, and now I am inside. So if you look on the middle right side of my screen, I have that little house icon. That means even the driver is protected. See? Look at me in there. How cute is that? Okay, perfect. So we'll get out, we're safe. That means we'll have the benefit of these fireplaces, and we had to do it all with 32 structures. I'm impressed, and I'm pretty happy with how we're doing on this thing. So I need to take this thing to the edge of the winter biome, and I don't know if I'll be doing it alone. I'll ask around. The server seems pretty active right now. I'll see if I can gather a crew to join me and at least keep Kevin safe on the journey out there, because he's not that tough yet. I mean, he's got a lot of health. I've been leveling up health decently on weight. We'll figure them out. Okay. So, guys, I will be back with you. There's a cave we could put our horses in if we decided to go just with Kevin. Like if we wanted to actually get inside and get the fireplaces rocking.
The waterfall cave?
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
That's actually just
I kind of want to like look out the windows.
So, okay. So you want to do a little test, MonkeyMan?
Yeah.
Put right up just to the right there and see how cold you get. Because right now it is 12 degrees Celsius. You were going to put on all your fur and you're still going to get hypothermia.
Right up where you said?
Just to the right. As soon as you get in those trees, I think you're basically touching on winter biome. It's going to drop
16,
like 40 degrees.
16
Fahrenheit.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. So what do we want to park our horses in the cave and give Kevin a try? Because there's a cave right up here.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Okay. And I should say I should introduce you guys because you're joining in the middle of my video. Here with Fox, who you guys know from recent videos, and with MonkeyMan, who you might know if you tuned into the last live stream.
Hi.
Links in the description for these gentlemen. Also exploring Ragnarok, all of us are.
Hello.
If that sentence made sense. Okay, so time to test Kevin.
Boom.
Okay.
I'm in.
I'm in too. Fox, are you inside here?
Yarp.
Okay, why don't you guys light up the fireplaces? See, I get in, the door auto-closes, and now I'm just here. Do you guys see me?
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you still getting the house buff?
I am, yeah. That was part of the whole design.
That's crazy.
Okay, so we're now too warm.
Yeah, I'm like super hot. Okay, there we go. That's better.
So yeah, it's negative 17 right now. Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit. And
Okay,
I'm
so we're
fine.
doing it. He works. Okay, let's put some levels on Kevin. What do you think? A little bit of speed, probably a good idea at this point.
Oh God, dancing.
Yeah. Hold on tight.
Whee!
Man, leveling up is fun if you're in the back of there, I bet.
And it's not even jittery in here. It's nice.
Compies?
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah, it's going to be jittery now.
soon.
I think he did it. I don't know. We'll just keep
You
running.
might want
I'm
to
not too worried about
craft
compies.
a mop. Oh God, I'm out.
You fell out?
Trees pushed us out. Or trees pushed.
Oh, that's danger. Okay. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about trees. I will do my best to avoid those. As will you guys. You could just dodge them as you see them coming, because I built this with glass walls.
Yeah, this is great. I like the glass wall idea.
I wanted it to be scenic.
Makes for a better video, that's for sure.
Yeah, I figured it would be really lame if you're the people inside. We actually have snow. Let's get up here. So, the Ragnarok devs, they were saying that...
Troodons? Troodons?
Yep. I'm just going to keep going, though.
That's fine.
The Ragnarok devs were saying that the forest is supposed to provide some reprieve. So it'll be like minus 30 Celsius or whatever the heck that is in Fahrenheit. And then when you get out in the plains, it'll be even colder.
Oh God.
So we can see how we're doing. You guys let me know if you start seeing ice cubes. What's your fortitudes? Your
I
individual
have
fortitudes at?
32.
I have 0.
Okay.
So
And you're
Monkey
still
Man's in
doing good?
control.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Is that just a kernel up there?
Yeah.
Okay, well good. I was worried it was something scarier.
Getting a little cooler. It's negative 18 Fahrenheit right now.
And keep an eye out for some wolf packs, because when I was doing my test build, it was right here and I saw wolf packs.
Okay.
Okay.
Monkey
so we might be able to do the winter biome with this guy.
Yeah, we're doing it. Even all the way up here, it's still negative 17.
Anyone want to try stepping outside and see what happens?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay, here, I'll stop. Are you dead?
Instantly dies.
Right. No. I'm not getting the house buff anymore, but I'm near the okay, hold on a second. Let me jump down so I'm not near the...
Oh, yep.
Now I'm freezing.
Yeah, okay, so you were still getting fireplace effect
Yeah.
on the outside.
And you actually...
Interesting.
At his foot here, it's gone. So you get a fireplace effect down by his foot.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So we could, if you were like on a horse, you might be able to ride close to the flank. Yeah. Okay, you need me to let you back in, don't you?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, bye, Fox. That's a really cool pond over there.
It is.
Isn't it?
Ice blue.
Well, you're scouting for base locations.
A really good spot.
I want to be a little bit careful out here because there's probably stuff that could kill.
Okay,
Kevin.
it's up to positive 8 degrees Fahrenheit now.
Okay. Oh, it's warming up. It's minus 13 Celsius. It should get insane up here. Minus 13 Celsius is just like a pretty cold winter day. Okay. Maybe it is the middle of the day.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. God forbid they ever put wind chill effect in this game.
Oh, Lord.
There's not a lot of...
Negative 72 Fahrenheit.
Oh, did we find the...
Yeah, and I'm fine.
Yeah, this region is called Murder Snow. So do you guys have ice cubes right now? How you doing with fireplaces?
I'm good. I don't have anything with 0 fortitude.
And I have 50 fortitude, so we got a good range of high, low, medium. So this is almost as cold as I saw. I saw it get to minus 70 something Celsius. So I think
90.
This is a good test, though.
Minus 90 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Still good.
Wow. Okay, so this is gonna work. Impressive. Kevin, you are a beast. Look at this guy go.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay, I think this is a good test. I say we head back. We don't want to explore the winter biome without the whole gang.
Right.
So let's take Kevin back to safety. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me for my test.
Not a problem.
No problem. Help me look for base locations.
Yeah, this is the only way you're going to be able to do it, to be honest.
I call dibs on that lake.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Now, hey, without Kevin, you guys are all useless up here, so...
Wow.
Kevin calls dibs.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out for the testing, and then thank you for everybody who's watching for hanging out. I think this will probably be the end of another episode for me exploring Ragnarok, PhasedFox, MonkeyMan, links in the description. Check us all out, and thank you for the continued love and support on this series. It's been great so far. I'm going to keep it going.
Heck yeah.
Yep, see you in the next episode.
Bye.